Hi, current and future Colts. I'm excited to tell you that the Cavallero Library is open for checkout all Wednesdays from noon to 2 all summer long, starting the first Wednesday of summer. We're open for anyone who's going into 8th, ninth, or 10th grade. So that would be current 7th, 8th, or ninth graders. But if you are going to go to a different school next year, such as a ninth grader who's going to be at the high school, just make sure that all books are returned before you are at that new school. When you show up for summer checkout, if you are going to participate, we will make sure that there are lots of signs along the road that show you which parking lot to turn into if you haven't spent much time at Cav. And then when you enter the building, we'll also have signs that direct you how to get up to the library. You do not need to do temperature checks or fill out attestations, but you do need to make sure to wear a mask. And I'm excited to provide popsicles and crafts to those who come this summer. I'm also excited to tell you that Snow Isle Libraries is doing a summer reading challenge starting on June 21st. If you read 10 hours and you track your reading, you can earn a free book. So go to snowisle.org/teens for info on that. And I'll also post on the library Google Classrooms the day that begins. Speaking of those library Google Classrooms, I will share a little bit of info on there over the summer. If you are an 8th grader, please stay enrolled in that class. If you're a 7th grader, please make sure you get enrolled. You can reach out to your English or history teacher and they'll give you the info on how to join that Google Classroom. And if you're a 9th grader who's going off to the high school, I will continue to post things in that Google Classroom, but it's up to you if you want to stay in there or not. So if you want to check out the place, that place for getting book recommendations and seeing what's going on, getting access to some of those library tools, then you can stay in there or you can unenroll. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. The last thing I want to show you is this flyer, which I have been presenting to you, is also on the library Google Classroom. And I've given you a bunch of summer book recommendations. I was a little selfish and I picked some of the topics that are books that I like to read over the summer. But of course, I'm always happy to give you other recommendations, which you can find the book recommendation request form in Google Classroom or right here. So when you click on one of these topics, it takes you to some of my recommendations. Note that I've also provided a resource to take you to some books with LGBTQ plus themes or characters since it is Pride Month. When you're done exploring that topic, you can go to a different hit back and then go to a different category. So this one are some of the books that I loved the most this past year. I'm really excited to see some of you this summer for checkout and to get to know some of you next year a little bit better. So please reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you all soon. Thanks.